Questions and comments?
The honourable member for Battle River Crowfoot, yes.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And I'll ask the member from the block a question that I asked one of his colleagues during this discussion at committee. And that's that as I heard from them, that some of the initiatives that the Liberal government is forwarding are similar to those which have already been implemented in Quebec. However, when I asked if there was data that would support that any of these measures would actually result in a reduction of violent crime, specifically violent gun crime, I didn't get an answer. So, Madam Speaker, through you to this member, I would ask that simple question, because certainly the evidence that I've heard from my constituents, from experts across the country, is that this legislation will do nothing to actually address the real problem, which are the criminals that aren't following the rules to begin with, but rather targets the law-abiding firearms owners like hunters, farmers, and sport shooters.
The honourable member for Abitibi-Témiscamingue. Thank you, Madam Speaker. If we say that the Parti Québécois is the party of the regions, that's because of this issue. We ensure that the party of hunters and just the name of the party. It's not the Parti Québécois. I think it's that sits in this house. You said Parti Québécois, and it doesn't sit in this house as far as I know. Just to like to point that out to the honourable colleague. Thank you, Madam Speaker. We in the Bloc Québécois define ourselves as being the party of the regions, because and that's why we defended the interests of hunters and farmers when they needed it, by withdrawing that notorious list. And to answer my colleague's questions, well, there are things done in Quebec, and when there are problems, we ensure through different pilot projects that are put in place in Quebec, for example, the supervision of shooting ranges. And this is the type of thing to ensure that hunters understand how important safety is, and that they should use their firearms correctly. And that should be actually part of the licensing process. But if that person has been found guilty of crimes or wrongdoing, well, then there is supervision that is provided to ensure that that individual does not commit further crimes and understands how important safety is.
The honourable member for King's Head.